That's nuts.
What's wrong with me?
What's up, VOD people? We are back with KH3 All Pro codes. I know that doesn't look like that, but that's because I have a special little announcement and I guess promo thing for tomorrow. Usually I upload the VODs onto YouTube 24 hours after the stream, and the only reason I ever did that is because that was part of my contract with Twitch. But as far as I know, I don't really have to do that anymore. You're allowed to, like, sign your stream, and, like, there's no rule about, like, not posting your stuff to other platforms within 24 hours anymore. If it is still an issue, then I guess I'll get in trouble, maybe. But I will post this VOD right after the stream. I usually like to keep it 24 hours anyway because I have time to make the thumbnails and fix anything that was wrong with the stream. But I want people to have heads up on this because my next stream will be tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. So that's Friday, June 13th, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. I am part of the KH2 Crowd Control Launch Party. It is a charity event being run by, well, Water and Radiant Gardeners are the masterminds behind this, and they so kindly invited me to be a part of this. So if you're not familiar with crowd control, which I was not either until basically today / like sometime this week vaguely. Yeah, Friday the 13th tomorrow as well, so knowing my luck, it's not going to go well for me because you guys will be able to watch the stream and use a special coin currency from crowd control to fuck with me and put commands in the game to make my character do silly stuff. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. You're going to want to pay attention to the bottom right corner. It's going to show you the different redemptions coming through. And then I'll show you a little explanatory video on how it'll work tomorrow as well. I'm only streaming for an hour tomorrow, so it's 5:30 to 6:30. I am part of a 3-person team. There are 4 teams total. We're all, like, competing. It'll be like a simultaneous stream, so it'll be me and 3 other people. I believe Radiant Gardeners will be hosting the multi-stream thing and commentating on it. But we'll be racing to get to a certain level, either world or experience. I'm not sure yet. And we'll be able to, like, collaborate with each other in between rounds to give each other tips on, like, how we can best sabotage the other teams. So, Soup, thank you for the 2 months. So let's take a look at this promo vid that they put out a couple days ago. So you can see down there in the bottom right, it says Growth Spurt, which I don't know if that means that Roxas just jumps higher. That's what it looks like. Also, I guess he kind of flies. We have a giant weapon, which I don't know if that changes the actual physicality or if it's just a funny visual gag. I'm not aware. I think this is just the music they used for the video. This one gives you a struggle bat. Definitely reduces your damage. They can also just force you into certain forms, which I guess that could help me if you wanted to help me instead of screw me over. This is... Oh, I Am Darkness will throw you into anti-form. That would suck. What's this one? Wisdom form, okay. It might not be bad for struggle. You can pick them off from afar. I only, like, skimmed through this earlier today. Gigantify, I mean, I'll be skipping the cutscenes, but I see that it also applies to gameplay. Oh my god, that's very big. Here's... Oh, invisible entities as well. So that might fuck with me, yeah. Invisible characters and enemies. Got some more Gigantify here. Upside down. That was just feet. We have the Transphobe Hades. Shrinkify. Oh, his hair just detaches. It's cool. Spam random buttons. That sounds infuriating. This is going to be bad for my blood pressure. More giant weapon. Invulnerable Sora? And I feel like that's only the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, it looks like, let's run this back here. There's a bunch of stuff here. One-hit KO Sora? Sounds bad. Unless that means I kill things with one hit. Dan Bob, what's up? Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. We're just going over the KH2 crowd control event that'll be happening tomorrow. Like, what is spring cleaning? What is Forbidden Keyblade? 0 MP for Donald. That's all he's good for. Summon chauffeur. What is that? Easy code sounds good. But yeah, I guess I'll find out what these all entail tomorrow. So I also want to stream to you a little explanatory video on how you will be interacting with stuff tomorrow. I think you'd be converting bits into the crowd control coins. Let me pull that up. Also, I have a favorite deputy mod that I can show you as well. Sorry for the long startup here.
Welcome.
Alright, so let me stream this video. Okay. And I don't know if I'll have time to go over this tomorrow. I might just be going live at 5:30 and just like starting, but...
Welcome to Crowd Control, an interactive experience that lets viewers like you affect a streamer's game in real time. To participate in this session, look for the Crowd Control extension or the interaction link provided.
So as far as I know, I'm going to have a thing to either link as a pinned message here, or there might just be a button you can click, but that'll take you to this
in the extension, you'll
crowd
be
control
able
thing.
To exchange your bits for coins, but on the interaction link, you'll get a slightly better deal when buying coins with PayPal or credit card. Coins can then be used to redeem effects that will modify the player's games. Now, you're ready to start interacting with the stream, and we hope you have fun.
So, as far as I know, everything is going to be 10 coins for all the effects, so it won't be like, super expensive. This is also, I set this up in the booklet, and I don't think I mentioned it during the game proper yet, but this is for charity. It is for I believe it's called the National Brain Tumor Society? Let me get the name on that. Sorry, I meant to do that in the interim here. Bop, 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 ba da da. Where are you? One sec. I'll control, or I'll do a Discord search. Yes, National Brain Tumor Society, which has a score of 99 on Charity Navigator. So I'm assuming 100 is a perfect score. So, good cause there. No, I don't think we're supporting the brain tumors. I think we're supporting destroying the brain tumors. But yeah, this is a very funny example. This guy's playing Minecraft. The chatter redeems dig hole, and it just deletes the shit beneath him. So that and more awaits me, I suppose. So again, that'll be 5:30 p.m. tomorrow, just for an hour from me. But then there'll be other streamers after me. The whole thing goes until I think 9:30 or 10. So if you want to keep up with the race and root for my team, me, Violin, and Faux Retro are on the same team. We're Team Final. There's Team Wisdom, Master, and Valor. I think they put Violin on Team Final, and then gave him the dead weight in the form of regular Pat. But there you go. Okay, with that, last time I said this to the Blookit folks, but I apologize that the stream crashed. We were in the middle of fighting the puffballs, and not only did the stream crash, but my computer was inoperable. I could not do anything. Could not even control Alt-Delete to open Task Manager. So we were just in limbo, and I had to hard shut off my computer. Yeah, Critical Mix Riku mod, the worst meltdown since then. Thankfully, KH3 does autosave, so I don't have to fight the King of Toys again, because I don't know if I manually saved since then. So why don't we actually do that, just in case something terrible happens. I guess I have to backtrack a bit. Well, I'll grab the lucky emblem on the tower while we're doing this.
Wait, I thought we were going to...
We are, Rapunzel. I have to save my game, because I'm a stupid man.
I can't believe how wonderful this is.
Yeah, this cave, it's great. I also got a mod for Favorite Deputy that gives us, as Phoenix might call it, Flame Liberator. I would call it the Bond of the Blaze, but what do I know? So, now if you have form changes on, this actually turns into Sykes' Claymore, but we're not allowed to form change because of homophobia. So, what can you do? But let's get this rock lucky emblem. Hello?
Let's see. Got it. I'll help you find the next
And
one.
then let's save. Oh my gosh! So I don't think the puffballs were really going that poorly. I think I was actually pretty close to beating them that time when we crashed, unfortunately. But we'll get back into it. Actually, is there a Moogle here? Yeah, let's see if we can upgrade Favorite Deputy a little bit, a little bit even. Yeah, we could do that. We could definitely just, once we're done with all the... all the plot stuff, all the important fights, we can take a look at the form changes. Zoo from Bacon, number from 1 to 50. I want to go to the workshop, and I want to Keyblade Forge. Number 1. Okay, let's see, let's get it. And then, eventually, I'll play Kingdom Hearts 3, I promise. Okay. That is Last Surprise from Persona 5 2016. That was the song that was right next to Shape of You, I think. And I was like, man, if you were only one off, you'd get a banger instead of the clunker. So there you go. File that away. Alright. Yeah, I guess you're not wrong, Cyrus. Shape of You is more of a bang-her song, but Last Surprise is more of a banger. Also, Winged Walrus, thank you for the follow. For whatever reason, the Axle Keyblade does not get the model replaced in the menus, but not super important. Yeah, let's get this boosted up to... So that's more powerful now, right? This is a 7 and a 3. That's a 7 and a 4. So yeah, there's really no reason to not use Favorite Deputy. I mean, unless... I guess Noctflugel has higher magic. But now Fenrir is kind of outclassed, so we'll probably put that away. Any other goodies I can give to my crew? Oh yeah, I got the Mask Rosette. Is that just... That's Dark and Arrow. Don't think that's going to be hugely important. Yeah, I'll leave that for now. Okay, did I save? Okay, I did. Let's go. Let's actually play now. Do you have any interest at all in P5X? What is that? Persona 5 something? I don't know what that stands for. I'm really interested in Persona 4 Remake, though. I will say that. Persona 5 10. Persona 15, then, I suppose. Whoa! Oh yes, I was reminded of that. There's no minigame things with Rapunzel prior to Puffballs, right?
Maybe this isn't such a good idea after all.
Rapunzel, make up your mind. Oh, gacha game? Then no, not really. I only care about a gacha game if it has super important plot elements to my overall series.
Look!
Is play in the water... If I pass that?
Careful, Rapunzel.
Oh man, my customs are fucked because I didn't save the preparations.
You need a tower.
Well, let's just die then. I'm gonna not even count it. Also, my death went on screen. Water and dandelions are later. Okay. Let's get Arrow back on X. Which is a deranged statement, but because I can't use Cure, that's what we're working with. I don't know, I feel like... I never really used water casually, but I feel like it was really clutch for those flame cores, but I don't really know what the next use case will be for it. I fell victim to one of the classic blunders. It's kind of in the air today. The classic get the wrong ring blunder. Oh, God. It's gonna be the 4th fucking time I drive to that fucking jeweler tomorrow. And it's gonna have to be a 5th time for when I actually pick up the right ring. So, it's like my fucking 2nd job right now. At least I got Panera afterwards, and the Mac was good. Except, another blunder. Somehow, I accidentally got 2 frozen lemonades instead of just 1. So, my big bag drank both of them. because what the fuck am I gonna? I'm not gonna throw it out. Like, I guess I could have saved it for RGF, but I don't even think she likes those, and it would have been not even, you know, the operative part of it, which is frozen by the time she got home. So, there's a lot going wrong today. Oh, right, Monstropolis Flame Cores, of course. This is not the run, because I'm already on death's doorstep. Need to get back in the mindset here. Just sit! Yeah, I swear I was, like, pretty close to being done. And then the game crashed. Yeah, last thing that was captured was, like, me bitching about the air step not working. Which it still kind of isn't. Like, I don't know why it's being so precious about it. Oh, I wasted my MP before all the towers were gone. Okay. Oh yeah, I had a banger tweet yesterday that I composed while waiting for a table at a restaurant that we went to. I was like, well, I might as well make content. And thus the organization political spreadsheet was born. It's not that he's a centrist, it's that he's apolitical because he's 14. Alexius is a centrist. And by enlightened centrist, we all know that means too afraid to say right-wing out loud. But that's what Alexius is. Roxas he's, you know, he's a child. He doesn't know. I labeled Roxas as Fortnite plus Grok is this true. You know, you could. You don't have to, but you could, Barnabas. Here, I'm curious, the people that don't follow me on Twitter, or just don't have Twitter or whatever, why do I keep pressing square? Who do you think are the 4 undeniably conservative members of Organization 13? Oh, fuck. I'm curious. Because most of them were blue, but 4 were red, and 2 were Nooch. Lexius and Roxas were Nooch. Boom, boom, boom.
Careful, Rapunzel.
You know, I thought about going that angle, but I think, you know, Zexion reads a lot of classic literature. I think he's smarter than that. It was Xigbar, Vexen, Syx, and Zaldin. Did I repeat any? Xigbar, Zaldin, Vexen, Syx. Yeah. Zexion could be a crypto, bro. Listen, I decided to be charitable. No one's gonna be, like, people will be mad if you make Zexion the wrong thing. No one's mad if you shit-talk Zaldin, you know? So. Well, I said Xigbar was a single-issue Second Amendment voter. He just cares about his guns. Bam, bam. I said that Syx follows J.K. Rowling. I just think he would. I think he would. I don't like it, but... Why? I don't know, Rapunzel. It's just the vibe I get from him. Yeah, we should radicalize Syx. I said Luxord was a mainstream corporate dem from New England. Read him to fucking filth with that. Has Syx read Harry Potter? I don't think Syx is a big reader, because he doesn't even know what the word motivation is, so... I made Xemnas a leftist and a nudist, and that's, like, not based on his character, that's just, like, based on our stream bit of him being that, so... But people were like, yeah, that makes sense. That checks out.
Careful, Rapunzel.
I will.
Alright, let's actually do this right now. Maybe when we get to Chaos Carriage, we could do a prediction. Because that's like a, you know, a pseudo-boss fight, right? And that one's tough, so... That could be a minute. Ah! Oh. Do big boys regrow their fluff if I don't kill them quickly enough? But why? Ah. Naked Zemnis. Pregnant Zemnis. Ever see that? You ever see the pregnant Zemnis tweet? There's a song too. To the tune of Here Comes the Bride, I think. Keynote would always post it. Pregnant Zemnis. Pregnant Zemnis. Oh man. It's just a picture of him pregnant playing that song. Pregante. Look up pregnant Zemnis, or don't. I mean, probably put save search on. You might have to take it off. Just be ready for whatever comes up, okay? I'm not liable. I don't want to? Come on, it's fun. All the cool kids are looking up pregnant Zemnis. That's one of the classic internet shock images, you know? Who is he pregnant with, and who is the father? I don't know. I mean, well, Sykes is the father, obviously. Fuck! That keeps happening. Listen, you guys better do fun redemptions, because I don't want to be like, oh, I'm fighting a boss, you make me go final form. It's like, that's not good content, you know? I keep confusing save search with incognito. I guess, okay, yes. It depends. It depends on what you're trying to do, right? If you don't want your record of pregnant Zemnis in your history, then definitely go incognito. If you don't want to see pregnant Zemnis at all, well, I guess just don't search it, but also have save search on. It's so stupid. First result, Zemnis X pregnant / mother reader headcanons. That's not it, though. That's not it. Alright, let me go to Discord and search pregnant Zemnis. Go to Requiem's. Pregnant Zemnis. Found it. Bear with me. This is very important. This is culture. This is like the Demix time of 2025. Oh, of course I can't look at it. Okay. I have to open it in my own Twitter. This is from Diddy.it, but not like the trial kind of Diddy. It's actually from 2019. This is right after KH3. Is this like the TikTok predecessor or something? Or a TikTok competitor? Let's see. Let's get this. Here we go. Mute this stupid fucking game. I want to go home. So Keynote loves this. This is one of his favorites. And that's culture, baby. That's just some regular culture. Yeah, it's a song of AI thing. But this is before we knew that, you know, all AI was bad. So this was like the innocent time. 2019. Okay, get this off my screen though. I don't I don't want this anymore. There we go. Kill that. No more pregnant Zemnis. Alright, and then I need to get the audio back for KH3. Alright, thanks for taking the tour with me through that artifact. Fuck! Oh, death counter. Yeah, Chain was there when the baby was conceived. You know? Chain was there on the ground floor of pregnant Zemnis. Okay. Yeah, he sat in the chair in the corner. I think my strat is to become like a big heel today. That way, there's good content in the redemptions tomorrow. You know.
Look, they made a tower.
What else? What else could I do to gain your ire? Like more than usual. Can I rank the Mickey Mouse games I played on stream? You're gonna have to remind me. I played 4 or 5. Leaving me to raise a child by myself. I know I played Epic Mickey 1 and 2, Magical Mirror, Mickey Mousecapades, and Castle of Illusion. Is that all of them? Or is there another one? I think the first Mickey game that I played for normal KH2 was the worst. The one with the moose. The one that you played as a child. Okay, that's all of them, right? Wait, there's... Oh, Mickey Mania? Oh, is Mickey Mania the one that I was just talking about with the moose? What the fuck is Mickey Mousecapades, then? Can you tell me when I played the non-Epic Mickey or Magical Mirror ones? Because I know when I played those. I don't know where Mickey Mania and Mousecapades, what playthroughs they were. Thank you for clipping culture. Mickey Mania had the moose. But didn't you just say Mousecapades? You said Mickey Mousecapades yourself. So now I feel gaslit. Mickey Mousecapades is NES? I don't think I played an NES Mickey game. Oh, because I said it first? Oh, I think I thought Mickey Mania was called Mickey Mousecapades. I think that's what we're getting at here. Then yeah, Mickey Mania last. Oh man, Epic Mickey 2 sucked. No, Epic Mickey 2 last, then Mickey Mania. Then, in terms of as a game, as a game, Magical Mirror third, then Castle of Illusion, and then Epic Mickey 1, like, for all of its faults, is the best game of that bunch. And this is not the run. I don't think I did any deception. I think I told you exactly what you were gonna get. I think I said Magical Mirror... Oh god, did I miss it? Epic Mickey 2. Mickey Mania. Magical Mirror. Castle of Illusion. Epic Mickey 1. In that order. From worst to best. But in terms of content, Magical Mirror #1, and it's not even close. I don't remember a single thing about Castle of Illusion, so that's probably the worst in terms of entertainment. I feel like the Epic Mickeys were moderately entertaining. Mickey Mania, for the moose part at least, was, you know, torturous to me, which is always good. You know what I should have done? Installed that No Siren mod. Totally forgot, but I remember to get the Axle Keyblade. Priorities really in check here. Woo woo woo! Wee woo! Wee woo! Okay. Let's go again. We love puffballs. I'm gonna put Pregnant Zemnis in the kazoo list. And people will say, is that Here Comes the Bride? And I'll say, no. It's the good one, the good version. Pregnant Zemnis. Like, is the implication that Pregnant Zemnis is walking down the aisle as someone's bride? I hope so. Stop! I'm not sorry. I'm having a good time. Conceive out of wedlock, you think? This man. Whatever, it's not my fault, you guys aren't cultured. Yeah, I crossed the villain threshold. 28. That's villain age. Fuck! Cyrus from Pokemon is 27, so... Don't let anyone tell you you're too old to become a villain. No, Mickey Mania is a moosterpiece. You're mistaken. Okay. Lord Zemnis, remember your breathing exercises. Yes, of course. Ooh, hee, hee. Ooh, hee, hee. You're going to be a beautiful mother. This we know. You don't have to tell me that. It's innate to me. I've raised 13 ungrateful little bitches. What's a 14th? I've been mothering since I got here. I have a degree from the University of Servington. In mothering, of course. Let me test out this Gen Z, Gen Alpha terminology that I've been learning. Sykes, I know for a fact that I'll be great. My face card never declines. What else? I'm always mogging and looks-maxing. Motherhood is eternal. Something about reheating nachos? For the youngs in the chat, did I do all of that right? Did I nail it? My face is welting! Again, continuing my villain arc for charity. Pat, why are you being such an asshole? To stop brain tumors! It's actually a noble cause. I'm an ignoble man with noble goals, okay? Oh, I'm sneezing. Get 0 fucking stars. Oh, alright, well, that's fine. This is not good. I'm so sick of these buff balls. We shall grow together as a family. And when the child has red hair, then what? Oh, fuck! That's right. I have known all along. Don't leave me. That's getting really messy. Bow, bow.
Careful, Rapunzel. I will.
He has your eyes. All of our eyes look the same. We all have yellow eyes. Ah, fuck. Never mind. Didn't think that one through. My infidelity has been unmasked. Fuck. Should I just take the L on this? I mean, yeah, just kill me. Yeah, I mean, is it just because Xehanort, like, that's just a genetic trait of Xehanort, is that he has pointy ears? Like, I don't think the darkness makes your ears pointy, right? Were his ears pointy in his youth? I think they were, right? Oh, is the impression over? Sorry. You know, I feel like I've been skimping out on the impressions. I kind of... It depends on the side of the bed I wake up on, if I even want to do one at all. But sometimes I just go for way long. But anyway, yeah, I think it's just like, hey, Xehanort has pointy ears, and so people that have Xehanort influence get their ears pointified. Or am I could be full of shit. PJ might know. Which, I think we're recording the Key Saga episode tomorrow. We were gonna record it early, but now I have to go ring shopping again, so... the goal is later in the day, probably after my stream. Oh, why did my game have to crash? Ah! Okay. What's up, Baka? Did you see my message about The figure skater that's going to be on the traders. Pregnant Zemnis. Yeah, he's pregnant. With KH4, like, that's the baby? Is a copy of the game? Is the baby multi-plat? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that you had a flurry of responses. Let's see. Johnny is interesting. A very out skater when being gay wasn't celebrated. Okay. He's known for his beautiful artistry and his costumes. He hasn't really achieved that much in the skating world and now rides the coattails of RuPaul-esque commentary at the Olympics. Okay, so it sounds like he's perfect for reality TV then. Cool. My man Rob Cesternino is going to be on the traders after being snubbed for Survivor 50. I'm so happy. And also, Travis Kelce's mom is going to be on that season, playing a social deduction game with reality TV veterans. So, that's weird. So that's actually my degree of separation from Taylor Swift, if I think about it. Because I have had a conversation with Rob Cesternino, who will be playing with Travis Kelce's mom, who is the mother of Travis Kelce, who dates Taylor Swift. So that's my bacon number from regular Pat to Taylor Swift. Very upsetting. Someone I went to church with growing up was on Survivor. Do you want to DM me who? Yeah. You tell it to me and then I'll dox. No, I won't dox. But I will tell you if I thought they were a good player or not. I won't. I'll just say, I won't even say what season. Is that Shadow playthrough happening? I think so. I think it won't be... I mean, I have to get through Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 before anything else is decided for a Saturday game. But after that, could be. I'm really not sure. Okay, it's a she. And there is it down. Wait, someone that you went to, you say high school or college? Oh, church. Okay, so that could be anybody. That could be any age. Her name is Suri Fields. If it was Suri Fields, I'd lose my mind. Yeah, like, this better, like, if this is, like, if, like, Dot knows, like, a GOAT, like, a Mount Rushmore Survivor player, then it's gonna be difficult for me to hide my excitement. I DM you why Michael looks unsettling in Magical Mirror. Let me see. He looks like Freddy Fazbear. That's just because he's looking up and to the left. Any character looks up and to the left. This is giving Freddy Fazbear. I mean, it is creepy. I'll give you that. You forgot her name! Oh my god. Okay. You get back to me on that. Fuck! FNAF. Alright, let's lock in. It's like 12. Okay, so what? Like last week? Happy 13th. Do you remember now? I know you're like still recovering from your juice box hangover, but could you be so for real? Oh yeah, I was throwing Dot and Chara. I was throwing shade when they were gone during Deltarune. I was explaining what a VHS does. That's very funny. I didn't even get to continue the bit because I got distracted by the game. Okay, come on, come on. I already beat them all, so probably not. I feel like those are best experience blind. Unless it was like chat decides. We could at least play the first one because the first one is the best one. And if people liked it, we could continue it, but I have freshly experienced Season 2 and Season 4. Oh my god, I didn't even know that Carolyn played Orgies. That's great. Tommy Sheehan teaches at your old elementary school? Oh my god, teaching time with Tommy. It's a shame because he was on, like, a universally beloathed season. But he's, like, to me, objectively a top 20 winner. But, you know, his season had controversy, independent of him. Oh my god, okay, that's... The fact that you know her from church is so funny. That's... Okay, cool. Bad player, not a good player, unfortunately. But... What a pull. Definitely not on the Rushmore. Not even the Rushmore of that season. So... Fuck! Yeah, no, she seemed like a nice person. Oh wow! That's really neat. You would not get that impression from watching the episodes. But cool. Bam, 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 bam.
Be careful,
Okay.
Rapunzel. I will.
You
They need a tower.
know what I hate is that I have met someone who has placed second, third, and fourth in Big Brother, but never first. So, just a bunch of fucking losers is who I meet. And Jackie's got a Survivor winner connection. How do I feel about the 50 cast? Disappointed. I think the season could still be great. I mean, the cast is actually not terrible. It's just like the fact that it's for 50, and knowing who they cut for who is just like baffling to me. It doesn't help that I'm pretty sure CBS killed the diversity initiative, and so it's like a lot of characters who are people of color kind of got shafted, like Sean Rector, Jesse from 43. Like, I thought they were shoo-ins. If they were in contact and they didn't end up getting, like, that's just crazy to me. Got more lore. More Survivor lore. Oh. Yeah, I think I remember that coming up, or at least being something that we knew from, like, that season's paratext. Yeah, that checks. Well, the thing about Survivor, right? And this goes for all CBS reality programming, as far as I'm aware. They would do, like, okay, we're gonna have, like, here's our 2 to 3 black people per season, and the rest of them are white. And, like, here's, like, one gay guy. And so I believe it was, like, right around 2020, when there was a diversity initiative, and so the requirement was half of the cast be not white. But I think they canned it, or are not beholden to it, or at least, I mean, I don't know who was in charge of, like, enforcing that, you know what I mean? But it's a shame. Because there were, like, some legends in the mix. So... Yeah, and Carolyn not being in, I think, is just because CBS was salty that she did The Traitors, which is an NBC show, so it's a competitor network. But it's like, well, XIII did it, and she's, like, the most prolific Survivor to Traitors player, and, I mean, that's probably why, because it's, like, XIII is XIII, but I don't know. Carolyn was, like, one of the biggest names of this, you know, schlocky new era, which has, like, such a hard time maintaining, like, relevance and legend status for players, so.
Be careful, Rapunzel. I will.
Okay, can we just, like, fucking lock in? Although I'd rather talk about Survivor.
They need a tower.
Yes, no, that's true. This was 2006 or 7, I think. Season 13, Survivor Cook Islands. 4 tribes, 4 starting tribes, 4 people per tribe, or no, 5 people per tribe. There's a 20-person cast. Tribe of white people, tribe of black people, tribe of Hispanic people, and tribe of Asian people. And Survivor lost some sponsorships. Now the weird thing is that Survivor does not air live, so they go out months in advance. They play for 39 days back in the day before they shortened it, and then the episodes would get edited and cut, and they would air them, like, basically half a year later. So the race division twist ended after episode 2, I think. Either in episode 2 or the start of episode 3. So it's like, why, like, they shouldn't have done it at all. But if you're gonna do it, why would, like, you're not even gonna stick to it? You're gonna get all the bad press and then not even like carry through? So it's, and like, how, it's like, did you know after filming for what would have been 6 days that you needed to can this? I don't know. Maybe there was like behind the scenes stuff, but like it wasn't like, it couldn't have been, would have been like racial tension because like they were segregated, you know? They weren't even interacting, the different races. This is 2006, by the way. It's crazy that this is a real thing. So. But yeah, we've come a long way, and in some ways we've gone back, but we've, you know, ways have been traveled, we'll say. Yeah, the reactor before it even aired, you would hope. Well, it's just like, how do you... Really, it takes 6 days of filming to know that it's not the best idea? You would think that maybe at some point in the pre-production, you know, promo process, that this might be an issue? What's up, Bio? That's a great question. Probably Les Moonves, if I had to guess. Overall scumbag. Jeff wasn't even an executive producer at the time, so you can't blame Jeff for that one. There's a lot you can blame Jeff for. Yeah, Cook Islands is actually not bad as a season, once you get past the premise. I mean, it's not... it's probably like middle of the road for me. I'd rather watch it than like any of the New Era seasons, but... yeah, what can you do? Bio also playing in the crowd control launch event tomorrow. I believe he's Team Valor, Bio? I think. I don't think Bio and I are... Or are we? Are we in the same, like, time bracket? We should just call this the Puffball stream. Where's the teams, huh? Planning? Oh no, Bio's Team Wisdom, with Nobody Daxian and Critic Perfect. So I think Bio is one of the last people to go, and I am one of the first. Cool, cool, cool. It'll be me, Oath, JPEG, Sahara Infinity, and Nobody Daxian at the same time. If I'm reading this graphic correctly. I'm playing KH2 FM, the original, not the 1.5, 2.5, so, to swap my X and circle buttons. But thankfully, I was given instructions on how to make it look HD, because, wow, you really don't realize until you go back how rough it used to look. Oh no. I have got to get me one of these. But why? Oh my god, they just keep coming. Fuck! Oh, they just... They just sneak up on you. Okay.
Be careful, Rapunzel. I will. Look, they made a tower.
This is a bona fide lock-in attempt, just so we're clear. Airstep, please! I'm begging you! Baby, come back! Oh my god. No! Yep. I knew as soon as I airstepped that I was boned! I agree with that premise, Draconic. That's good. That's good. Like that. Okay.
Be careful, Rapunzel. I will. Look, they made a tower.
I had a terrible dream that someone posted a video on YouTube titled "What Mario Kart World Means for the Development of KH4," and I was like, "That's too real. That is a little too real." A nightmare, truly. Oh yeah, dream report. Fuck. Yeah, one of the worst streams I've had in a while. Because it was so believable, you know? It was so atmospheric. It was like I was really there.
Be careful, Rapunzel. I will. This is it.
Down they go! Now's our chance!
Okay, I really need to not air step when they're spinning like that, because my iframes, I don't have iframes, they just beat me in that engagement, so... Nope! See, that was bad. That was bad! Oh, that's bad. No, I'm sneezy. I'm sneezy! Oh, that's it. That's curtains. It does, except sadly, my idea for my dream somehow made more sense than why the KH in Kingdom Hearts is actually wrong. What the fuck? I'm still. Oh yeah, Barnabas. There you go. No, I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. Why the KH in Kingdom Hearts is actually wrong? I don't know.
Be careful, Rapunzel. I will.
What does that mean? Why the KH in Kangapore or something is T-Gat? I hate everyone. Are the loading times getting longer? What the fuck?
Be careful, Rapunzel. I will. Look, they made a tower.
Fuck, I did it again. Fuck, I did it again. The record label made her change the lyrics. Alright, don't air step to the spinning ones. I just did that. Awesome. Well, at least I didn't pay for it. Fuck! Oh. What's up, Sapphire? A number from 1 to 49. Pat, patty, pat, fuck. Well, you can do the free zoo as well, Char, if you'd like, or you can save it. There's no rule, there's no cooldown for the Umbuds person. Which, regular GF was here, and she was like, Char, write that down. Oh, that was just about what we're gonna call our dubs when we get married. But I don't think we need an Umbuds update for that. 21. 21. Okay. Let's see. Is Buffoon here? I feel like Buffoon would definitely got this. Although, just the vibe I get. I don't know if he would. that was bad at the end. Went the wrong key. Yes, Ashley's song from WarioWare. That is WarioWare Touched 2004. There you go. I made an effort to put more video game songs in because it's like, well, that should hit with my audience. So there you go. Alrighty. I do love that song in Brawl. Although Mona's Pizza is also great. He doesn't know. Bow, bow, bow. Down they go again. It's our 40th chance. Maybe I need to not do the air stepping. I feel like that's getting me into more trouble. Ugh, I'm so sick of this. It's not hard, I'm just not playing well. Nice one, Sora. Be careful, Rapunzel! 444. Well, I know we were at 400 during King of Toys, so... You better learn my name, 'cause it's Patty. 444. That's a number of death in some cultures.
Be careful, Rapunzel.
Be careful, Rapunzel. Nice one, Sora.
Look, they made a tower.
I'm just gonna try to not air step for this. Let's see how that goes. I feel like, I don't know, I just get launched into these little spinny attacks. And it's bad for my health. Eat shit and die. No, I got sneezies! No, I got sneezies! Oh. I'm done. Ooh! No! Oh, I rolled right the fuck into it. Yes, I put the whole soundtrack up, all 3 tracks. The whole game is on there. Honestly, I probably could have monetized it and gotten away with it, but I am giving way too much respect to the composers of Quest for Sleeping Beauty. But I totally could have made pennies off of those. Nothing stopping me. But it's morally wrong, so...
Be careful, Rapunzel.
Pew, 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 pew.
They made a tower.
I think the flow motion is still good, it's just... I have to be really careful when I use it. Like, right when they spawn in, I think is a good time, because they're not going to be attacking then. If I can keep up the pressure... Let's see... Oh, okay. I'm done. Alright, number 3. No, get away! Yeah, because sometimes if you hit them with flow motion, they're gonna react with the spinning attack. if you don't immediately put pressure on them. Hello? What the fuck? Damn it. Air step is so precious. Fuck. Leave her alone. I think we're close. No! Oh, God! I have no fucking magic. I think my best bet is to literally fucking sit here and wait. If I can survive. Hide in this bush. We're bush strats. I'm not going out there without arrow. Unfortunately, my MP recovers at the rate of which snails fuck. So, we're just gonna be in the bush. Yeah, sure. It'll fire at me for like a minute and a half and do nothing, and then it'll find that sweet spot. It'll find it. Okay. So, keeping in mind that there are an additional 2 Chief Puffs after you clear the infinite fucking waves of little guys, that's great. That's predictable. Should have known. Okay. Here I thought that was going to be the run, and we'd be free of this boring fucking puffballs fight. It was a cowardly move, but it was what I thought would be best.
Be careful, Rapunzel.
For survival. I was wrong.
Look, they made a tower.
Let's target any of them! Not that one, though. Not the one that's fucking spinning around. It just sucks because I'm not gonna have enough arrows to handle this. I'll be able to handle one of them, or maybe both. It's not yellow yet, so fucking target one. No, because there's gonna... Nope, yeah. Well, hopefully by the time the next 2 show up, I'm in the blue again. Maybe I should even delay killing one of them until... Like, leave one mini guy left, and then kill him once my blue is back. I think that was the last wave of... Oh my god, there's one right now? But why? Selima Del Mar, thank you for the follow. At least he's just hanging out behind the tree. Did more just spawn in? Fucking A. But it is cool how Rapunzel can attack by swinging on the tree like that. You guys talking about how every man looks like Curtis Connor? Fuck. Well, we're almost back with MP here. Oh! Oh my god, you bastard! Bastard! No sneezes, no sneezes. Oh, come on. Goofy, get in there, man. Fight for your country. Alright.
Down they go. Now's our chance.
This is huge. This is huge. Yeah, fuck him up! Oh, thank God. Oh. It's over. Stupid, stupid. 7:40 already. Fuck's sake. Oh no, that could have been... Wait, is Marluxia in that scene? Oh. I think he is. We'll see him again. Just don't let me skip Marluxia scenes. Ah! Okay. Ready with the fight. Ron's dead. Could you imagine, though, if it put me back before it? Did they ever get into how Rapunzel washes her hair? Like, is it a whole fucking process? I feel like when your hair is just like, you know, fucking shoulder length, it's a process. Is that explored in the show? I guess she doesn't have long hair in the show. She just brushes it, so it's filthy. Isosceles, thank you for the 27 months. I just wanted to say how much I love all your challenge runs. I rewatch... Stop typing so fast, everyone! I rewatch pretty much all of them whenever I need a background noise, except DDD, self-explanatory, obviously. They're the perfect mix of perseverance and rage and random bullshit asides that I can't get anywhere else. Well, thanks. I'm glad I can fulfill that niche. And thank you so much for the resub. Okay, I'll just keep getting sliced and diced by the dress. That's true, yeah, I guess if it's magical healing hair, so... But then, like, she shouldn't need to brush it either, unless it's just, like, physically pleasant, you know? Like, okay, the magical healing hair can bring people back to life, and it can self-clean, but it also gets, like, knots in it. That'd be pretty fucking bogus. Oh, it's the famous Riku Kingstagram post. Am I why he looks the way he does? Who taught Riku emoticons? And also, can I start with some fucking health? I mean, goddamn. That's why I'm getting one shot by this fucking dress. That and not paying any attention. Let's go right. Ow! Here we go. Oh, yeah, okay. What's up, Nick?
Look.
Let's go!
Oh. Watch. Oh yeah, I thought that might work.
Sora's like,
But
that's
I wish there was a
baby
way to
shit.
make more play at once.
God.
This is it. If only we had a big gust.
Yeah,
of
if
wind.
only I had like 2 of those right now. Is it over here?
This is it.
Oh, it is. I haven't done that in forever.
They're just like the floating lights.
It's fucking
I never
allergenic
imagined
nightmare.
The forest would be so big.
Just looking at this place, my nose starts running. We gotta go
I want
splish
to see what's at the
splash.
top of that hill.
I guess we'll do that too.
Rabbits.
Aw, aw.
Heartless.
Oh, we hear battle music. Oh, presto.
You're not picking on these rabbits. I can.
You bitches. Presto, I told you to stop mutilating rabbits. We talked about this. Oh my god! I have so many children. Oh, these parasol beauties are gonna fuck me up. They have so much health! And projectiles! Pregnant, Semnis! Pregnant! Was it the same app that they used to make Mr. Krabs' one thick bit? Let me see that crusty. That's another one of Keynote's favorites. Again. You thought this was a rabbit? Is that in the war sheet, Chara? Winnie the Pooh? Or you thought this was a rabbit? That should be, if not. At this point, I feel like Quest for Sleeping Beauty needs to be in the lore sheet. Yeah, I could refund that to you, to you, Jimmy. Oh, good, okay. Well, that's fucking funny. I love the hype woman in the background. Like, I wonder if she had a script. If the person recording it was like, and then you say this, if it was like, just natural. Yeah. Oh! I got fucking dressed down! Yeah, I think UFSB should be in the lore. I did not add the gay sex minigame, but I'll definitely do that before June's over. The gay sex minigame, which I partook in at least 2 games, right? Definitely Legend of Neverland. Wasn't there like another time where it came back in a way? Like recently? Or am I making shit up? Was it in Mickey's Magical Mirror? Okay. You would think that an ace pilot wouldn't partake in the gay sex minigame, but
I never imagined
it's possible,
the
I
forest
guess.
would be so big.
The ace flying game, yeah. Rum and what? Rum and cum? I haven't put that in either yet, but...
I want to see what's at the top of that hill.
Alright, let's get owned by these fucking endless mobs. There's so many prestos! Oh, I'm thinking I might commission someone to draw Hades, but Hades has... his fire hair is the trans flag colors. And I'm gonna repost it. I'm gonna post it underneath every James Woods tweet. I'm just sharing art. Hades with top surgery scores. Oh yeah, let's add that in. Because like I know I'm gonna get sent to the gallows, but I want to at least have like a really funny reason, you know. All right, we got 2 Parasol Beauties and a Dream. Just don't get shot. Don't get shot by the one in the back. Okay. Arrow might be underrated by me. There you go.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
I thought these
it's
were
safe
rabbits.
now.
Yippity hop.
Oh, maybe they want to show us something. Let's follow them.
Okay. Let's go.
Where do you think the rabbits went?
My god, Rapunzel.
I think they want us to have this.
Yappin'.
Thank you.
Oh, of course. I can't always promise that I won't be a douchebag. I mean, at worst, I will talk about pregnant Zemnits a little more than people want me to. So, but thanks for feeling
Whoa.
that way. Good, Nick. I'm glad. That sounds annoying and boring, but I'm glad you made it through. Yeah, I think so. Thank you. But some people are, you know, anti-intellectualism, I suppose. We gotta do Splish
Look at all
Splash.
this water.
Look at all those chickens!
It's so refreshing. You.
No! Fucking uncalled for!
Feels nice.
I just got my hair done! You know how long it takes to spike all of these? See how you fucking like it.
Sora.
Oh,
Cast Waterga.
okay, you're in for it.
I think when I first played this, I might have tried to cast
A
water.
rainbow.
Haha! Gay! Alright, let's go. I was saying to the patrons that my Pride Month programming is pretty on point, because we have Kingdom Hearts, which, very gay. And then I think Deltarune also very gay, so to have that alternating, didn't plan it, but, you know, I think it's fortuitous. I think it works out. Like, if I were to rank the top 10 gayest games I've played, I think both of these are in there. Or at least as a series, you know. Oh no, the Reapers. Oh god. These and the ones in the town. Life is Strange, also huge.
Okay, that's suspicious.
Wait, is Marluxia here?
Don't worry. I know to be careful
Oh,
around
yeah.
flowers now.
Yeah, join Ultimate Club if you want to
Whatever
see
it
a
is,
video
it's
of
not normal.
my girlfriend reading
I'll take a look.
Mario Kart Double Dash fanfiction in a Toad voice. And if you are an Ultimate and you missed it, you'll have to go back, because it's gold. I'll tell that story after Marluxia potentially appears.
We're all clear.
Right? He's in the scene, isn't he? Or is it only after? It's after, isn't it? Fuck.
These guys, they're nobodies.
Mother said the outside world would be full of ruffians and thugs.
Okay. I got my gun out though. Oh, I love that. Alright, ready for pain.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
Nobodies.
We've never seen
He said that like Gopher says bear. Oh wait, they're weak to fire, aren't they? Or am I making that up? Pregnant Zemnis. Pregnant. What's up, Logic? Logic, can I get the official ruling on fiance versus fiance. Because I got a comment. Everyone in the live chat said no, they're pronounced the same. But I had an inkling that there is a slight difference, and then Gardy commented on the VOD that there is a slight difference. And I think we're right. I think it's, if Regogiev was referring to me, she'd call me her fiance. But if I was referring to her, I feel like there is a slightly longer stress on the E, and I would say she's my fiance. But you let me know if you know logic. I know you're good with the languages, so. Well, this is terrifying. No, there's fiance and fiance. That's the difference. Fiance refers to a man who is engaged to be married, while fiancé refers to a woman who is engaged to be married. Both terms are pronounced the same way, but spelling and... Really? I don't know, maybe... I felt like there was a slight difference, and then everyone said no, and I saw the Gardy comment, and I was like, okay, maybe there's something to it. It's a regional thing? Okay. Bam, bam. I mean, not like anyone would care, right? If I didn't pronounce it perfectly. Because it's such a... Seems to be such a... ticky-tack thing anyway. It's a regional dialect. Oh, well, Chara would care immensely. Alright, well... If lingual logic says there's no difference, then... I'm not fucking around with it. Fiance, schmiance, you know.
Of course there had to be nobodies. Gorge, we've never seen this kind before.
I do like that Goofy notes that this is a new species. It's like, hey, they're paying attention. Now, can I damage it with fire right now, I wonder? No, that was not during its iframes. Let's try to focus on one at a time. And then two more pop in. That's just dandy. Oh! Oh! The big 450. We're gonna hit 1,000, like, so easily. It is almost 8 o'clock. Here goes.
Of course there had to be nobodies. Gorge, we've never seen this kind before.
Yeah, fire takes them out of that, so I should save some fires for when they do this fuck shit. JK, that one missed. The nerve to have 5 of these at the same time. It probably just gets worse in the town, right? I mean, this is gonna take forever. Like a successful run of it, I'm gonna be having to just hunker down and hide. My bangs. Sorry. Bad hair day.
Of course there had to be nobodies. Gorge, we've never seen this kind before.
Hello? Could you fucking hit? I've had it, fellas. This is crazy. I'm paying an MP cost for this service and not getting what I paid for. Just like the fucking ring. Balls. Ah! Silly me trying to block, right? Just got my ass out. Oh, thank you, Caterworm. I love to see a true artisan, a true Renaissance person.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
Of course! We have to hear this racism every time. No! You can't hide in the tree hole. Oh my god, this is hell. I'm in hell. Ooh, I would have been so mad. Probably should have tried to block those to get the reprisal damage. That was huge. Bitchard. I need the fires to, like, do their job. Sorry. But they are not helping me. Yeah, everyone knows Sora's racist. That's not regular pass specific. That's just like KH2 2006 knowledge.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
Nobodies.
We've never seen this kind.
Relax. Bring the stank down. I have truffle fries from dinner yesterday that I can air fry. That's huge. That's so big for me. Yeah, baby. So, Truff, as a streamer, is there any video game code that's seared into your brain? Like, there's no way of taking over Kyrie's heart, playing it over and over. In my streaming experience, well, this one's starting to sear a bit. They're building a tower from 20 minutes ago. The good thing about Lingering Will is that he never said anything, so I didn't have to hear a fucking battle quote over and over. I remember back when I first played Metal Gear Solid 1, I had, like, all of the Gray Fox lines memorized because I was just getting owned on that fight. Doing great, Sora! In my streaming experience, no, though, not really. I can't think of something that's, like, really stuck in my craw after the fact. Engage! Oh, it's me, the king of toys! I'm going to toy all over the place. David Russell, what are you doing here? Oh dear is a good one, actually, yeah. Oh dear. Good night, Han. Thank you again for the gift subs today.
Of course there had to be
Nobodies.
We've never seen this kind before.
God. You have room for 2 mistakes. Really, just one mistake. If the second mistake kills you. I still don't know where Bentley reading the horny Adam Levine DMs is. I don't even know where to start looking. Probably by going to each Slyvod and control effing, like, Adam and seeing if it comes up. What's up, Ruthie? Also, Lore Fair, thank you for the sub. I just don't know. I mean, it has to be Sly 4, right? It just feels like it happened a long time ago. And Sly 4, like, was not that long ago. Gosh. Ah, fuck! I'd do anything for it! Me, like, full-chestedly doing that voice and reading those things and RGF walking in is so good. I won't make it! Good thing I took out a life insurance policy on Donald. Stop having a voice. This is censorship. I'm being silenced. It is Pride and Women's History Month, so that's fair. I understand. Oh, no, we're not, Ruthie. We are not even close. We got this. We got Chaos Carriage. We got Reapers in the town. We got the mobs before Gothel. We are early in Corona still. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh my god, Patty, what are you doing? I think I need to play, like, defense. Please don't deplatform me. I love platforming. Oh, no. That would be the worst. No more platforming. That's what that means, right? I don't get to play platformers anymore. I'm not allowed to jump in KH1 anymore. Of
course there had to be nobodies. Of course, we've never seen this kind before.
Now, if you think about it, Minecraft is both a platformer and a deplatformer. It could be a platformer if you want. But you can also just invalidate any of that by building whatever. Or destroying whatever. My mind. That's why it's on Rushmore, baby! Minecraft, not my mind. My mind is not on the Mount Rushmore of minds. It's close. Like... I'm like top 10 for sure, but... I was saying this to RGF. I think... I get the impression from some people that I meet that, like, this is not their first go at life. And I think there's no better example than David Russell. I think he is, like, a magical imp, and this is at least his fourth life. There's just no shot that this is his first time here. And I think anybody who has met him would corroborate that feeling. Like, if PJ's here... Like, there's just no way that fucker is 30-something, and that's the first time he's been 30. It just doesn't make sense. He knows too much. He's too...
Of course there had to be
He's just got this wisdom to him.
We've never seen this kind
It's suspicious, frankly. I think that's why he takes so long to watch all those movies on a spreadsheet, because, like, he's allowed us watch it in the next life. I have, like, several lifetimes. He's aware of reincarnation, and he's not telling us. I think my record here is 2 Reapers, by the way. Sorry to say it during Pride, but it is dire straits. Oh, to take that and to see it into oh. I haven't, but I'm sure if I went to a museum, I'd find it. He probably wrote some fucking symphonies in the 17th century, you know.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
Oh my god, I would love to be able to hit one. Haven't been to a museum since we went to DC in 2023. It was cool.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
Nobodies.
We've never seen this kind.
He says it with like this Vanitas stank. Gosh, that was racist. What the fuck? He certainly does. I was saying that he says it with the same energy that Gopher says bear. Say there, Bear. He's putting like the Malfoy Potter. Bear.
Of course there had to be nobodies. We've never seen this kind before.
You can't trust a fire, it'll just go in the ground. Who can you trust? If not the first spell. There's too much to manage! Oh, man. I feel like I've died 4 times from trying to block, and he just doesn't... Like, I feel like I'm auto-targeting, and he's just not facing the right way. Ugh.
Of course there had to be nobodies. Dwarves, we've never seen this kind before.
I should have stayed with the puffballs. It was safer. Fuck. I've blocked that spinning attack like once. Do those pedals hurt in that? When they do that little flippy move? Yeah, I think the whole key here is blocking that and getting damage off the reprisal. Oh, no! It's gonna be like a 3-4 stream Corona experience, I feel. Chaos Carrier is gonna be the whole day. It's just... I think that's the next required fight, if I'm not mistaken. Bad news. Bad news, folks.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
Nobody. Fire, no! Ass! Wait, should the move be to try and do Sidewinder or Buzzsaw again? Oh, because they're big enough to just slow motion off of. Could be, could be. I don't think invulnerable though. Fuck. Well, I failed to damage any of them. I was gonna be so mad. They don't drop any HP balls either. Okay, like, don't do any fucking damage with that. He tricked me. That was like my best run. Right? I don't even get to use the healing shot locks. I did put a mod on Ever After. We're not going to see it today, but I actually don't even remember what it is.
Of course there had to be nobodies. Dwarves, we've never seen this kind before.
Back up. Fuck you. Ah! Get away from my tootsies. Yeah, fuck you. I think best run. Oh my god, knock it off. Oh! Oh! You call me old? God, my dad is Uncle Pat in my family to all my cousins, so I heard Uncle Pat a lot growing up, not at me, but it's like, oh, that was that was like my wires getting crossed, seeing Uncle Pat in Twitch chat. Oh, for sure. I for sure got some grays. You can see here. There.
We've never seen this kind before.
Beat me. That's the second time someone said that to me, Chara. Today, I mean. Just today. It said to me a lot. First one was Nick. Yeah, no, twice today. There's actually a record low for 24-hour stats. Oh my god. They are invulnerable so much. Like, your Reapers, embrace death. Your death. What's the big problem? Oh, what the fuck? The pedals, they're so sharp! You know, I used to not be old. So there's that. Ah. That does tend to be the trajectory, huh?
We've never seen this kind before.
Ugh. No, I know. I think this generation and the one beneath me and just social media in general has this idea that 30 is, you know, ancient.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
Although, as a child, I have a distinct memory of being in my Nam's kitchen and the adults talking about, like, someone. I don't know who they were talking about, but someone said, oh yeah, he's 20. I was like, 20? I don't even know if I know what comes after 20. I didn't learn numbers past that yet. Granted, like, what did I think my grandmother was? I don't know. But not 20. That's so big. That's huge. That's a huge number.
We've never seen this kind.
I'm not sure what comes after. It can't be good, though. It cannot be good. And sure enough, it wasn't. Not for me. Yeah, I break it down like how you get letter grades. So it's like early 20s is 20 to 23, mid 20s is 24 to 26, late 20s 27 to 29. Yeah, my early 20s blue, but my mid to late 20s have been pretty freaking cool. Pretty pog, except for this bullshit. This specific Reaper incident. Oh.
Of course there had to be nobodies. Of course, we've never seen this kind before.
Have I talked about? I'm just thinking about like beliefs that I held as a child. Whenever I would hear God be referred to, I intrinsically thought God was a woman. And I think it might have to do with like the Virgin Mary iconography that I would see, but I instinctively was like, oh yeah, that's a lady. And then I found out later that it's not real. No. No, I found out that like, oh, traditionally, the guy. Trying to think of other things I thought as a kid. Oh, that like potatoes and tomatoes were like the same thing, but like potatoes were just tomatoes that had gone bad. Because like, how are we gonna have two things that sound that similar? And you're telling me they got nothing to do with each other? Nothing? You're telling me we have a potato and a tomato, and they're not even fucking cousins? I mean, granted, I'm like 3, okay? I'm like 3, 4. Fuck! I think that's more than understandable. I think one of them should change their name. You know? I don't know which one. I like potatoes more, so I think they should get to keep it. I did. I mean, that one wasn't a strong opinion. That was just factually incorrect. But how could you can't just present those two things to me and then not clarify that they're completely unrelated. I mean, obviously they're both food, but it's like, I don't know. You're telling me they're not part of the same evolutionary line? That potato doesn't evolve into tomato when it holds a dusk stone? Preposterous. What's up, Nullify? What else? Were you guys, as kids, afraid of getting kidnapped, like, consciously? Because I was.
There had to be nobodies. We've never seen this.
And then one day I reached an age where I realized nobody wants to kidnap me anymore. If they ever did, they definitely don't anymore. So that was one that I grew out of. Like, getting mugged, getting randomly punched in the head or shot, sure. But, like, no one's gonna take me to their house, you know? Those days are gone. But I was scared of it as a kid. I feel like a lot of kids are like, that can't happen, impossible. I was like, that can happen, and it's probably gonna happen to me. Oh, God. We had a thing growing up where if your parents or a relative or somewhere went somewhere without you, it was sort of, and if it was like cool, if it was a cool place, they were going to bring you something back. And we called them super prizes. Not surprises. It was conflated, the word surprise, into it. It was super prize. Like, if you bring me back a super prize, I still use it. I'll say it's a RGF. I brought you a super prize. And it's just like a flavor of goldfish crackers that I hadn't seen before. But, you know, if you go somewhere Like, my dad would go to, like, Turkey Hill, like, the regional gas station chain. And it's like, I know you don't think it's special, Dad, but there's, like, a lot of candies and snacks there, so I expect a super prize. Bing. Ah! Oh. You guys got any Santa or Tooth Fairy stories, Easter Bunny, etc.? Because I was the asshole that accidentally, mind you, I didn't mean to, but I did ruin Santa a little early for my younger sister. I think she probably had another good 2-3 years in her, but I did let that slip. I wonder if my mom has any of my baby teeth. I don't know. Fuck. My friend was so insistent that her grandpa was Santa, and I low-key believed her. That's great. Oh, that's very fun. I mean, yeah, like, if I were to put on my detective cap as a child, trying to figure out who Santa is, I'd start looking at the grandpas, you know? They're prime suspects.
Of course there had to be nobodies. Gosh, we've never seen this kind before.
The ethical dilemma of Santa is so difficult for me that that's a reason enough alone to not have kids. It's like, would you tell your kids that Santa's not real, or would you let them have Santa? My answer is, that sounds exhausting to think about on an ethical level, so let's just not have the kid. There's so many reasons not to, but that might be number one. Because I really don't even know. I don't know. I do not know. Because it's like, yes, it's a bunch of bullshit. It's an early lie that you tell. But it is a really nice idea, you know? I love the idea of it. That there's just like this benevolent but fair force. It's basically training wheels for God, you know? It's a dry run for religion. Fuck. But as a kid, did you recognize in your mind that there was a tier of believability to all of it? That it was like, okay, Tooth Fairy is most likely the most bullshit of them all. And then Easter Bunny, and then Santa. Like, you could realize that the Tooth Fairy was bullshit first, but somehow that didn't wipe out all three. Like, it's not even necessarily a domino effect. It's just like, you're gonna lose them in a specific order. Like, I didn't lose them all at once. I lost them in that order that I described. You know? And why? They're all nonsense. You know? I never believed I was such an asshole child. I think a part of me knew the whole time. You know? But it's like, well, I don't want to say maybe not. You know? It's like telling a bad joke at a party or something. It's like, well, everyone's gonna look at me like I'm an asshole. Right? Like, I'm talking like 5-6 years old. You're like, probably not with all of this, right? Like, I'm not going to say it. And I would really like for it to be true. But you're at such a young age that you're like, you don't want to challenge that, you know? It's probably easier before there was like a ton of media about the concept of Santa. Where, like, it really causes you to think about the logistics. Right. And like a part of you, like as a kid, as like an older kid at this point, like let's say you're like 8, you're like, this makes my mom happy, you know?
Of course.
Right? Like I'm gonna be an asshole and say Santa's bullshit. My mom's having, she's putting the cookies out, you know? I can't remember if she still does this, but like at least a few years into my adulthood, she would still have a present that said from Santa. Like there would be like, it would have different wrapping paper. I think she stopped hiding the handwriting, but just for the fun of it, you know, there'd still be one from Santa. Yeah. Like, how is this possible? My mother wouldn't buy 2 rolls of wrapping paper and use them both for the same person. Surely, this is special. And it's like, the Santa wrapping paper always had Santa on it, you know? It was always Santa-themed. I vividly remember the Christmas I realized Santa wasn't real. My brother was being a total asshole about all the gifts. I felt so heartbroken for my mom. Yeah, it's like... Because it's like, it's more for the parents, which is why I think you probably should just not do the Santa thing. That's kind of where I come down on it. But it's like, okay, well, this is really just for you. Like, you're telling this lie to make yourself feel good about, like, the idea of it and making this illusion. Like, because you're like, it's like that satisfaction that you have for knowing something that someone else doesn't know. You know, it's a very base impulse. And it's just, like, part of, you know, I guess, the cultural canon at this point. But ethically, it's definitely the wrong thing to do. But it's like, are you also an asshole for, like, ruining it for people? I think also yes. Bing, 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 bing. Like, a parent tells their kid that Santa's a real thing. It's a lie. It's not true. Is it the right thing to tell the child your parents lied to you? Right? Like, it's not, right? Like, it's not your business. It's not your kid. But it's like, in a perfect world, we shouldn't be lying to the kids. But it's such a fun lie. You know? It's bullshit that he's not real. Like, can we have something cool? You know? Just like something above us that's just a guarantee. That'd be so nice. Yeah, he did fake me out. I didn't think he was coming for me there. Yeah, that is funny. Jewish kids having to navigate the Santa issue. Because, like, I had a Jewish friend in grade school, and I don't really remember if he had a take on Santa, or if like, do your parents tell you if you're Jewish growing up? Like, don't ruin it for the Christians. You know, I really don't know. It is funny though to think about. Fuck. This is probably where the stream ends, for the record. I cannot imagine we get past the Reapers. Yeah, but I've had Jewish friends tell me, like, it's not like 8 days of amazing shit, you know? It's usually like the last day. I think Vaka talked about it a bit too on the Hanukkah characters bracket. But it's like you're leading up to the really good one, I think. That's usually the experience that I had heard. Yeah, Vaka got the last Airbender.
Nobody's. Gorge, we've never seen this kind before.
Beep, 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 beep. Boom, boom. Did anyone else grow up with, like, children's media teaching you that, like, the big 3 December holidays were Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa? and they would like, obviously they would, you know, go all in on Christmas, and there might be like a bit of an extended explanation of what Hanukkah is, but you were left out to fucking dry on what Kwanzaa was about. Like, they would show Kwanzaa happening, but they would refuse to tell you anything about it. You know, I had no idea. I'm still not 100% sure, but children's media was like, we are we are gonna do the bare minimum on Kwanzaa. So rude. I remember in Blue's Clues too, there was like a Kwanzaa scene. Steve was like, no follow-up questions, Blue? Okay, I guess moving on to Hanukkah.
Of course there had to be nobodies. We've never seen this.
And Steve was like, good, because I don't know. I don't know either. And I will say, you know, I grew up, Rugrats had the Hanukkah, the Passover specials, so like fairly progressive and inclusive stuff for the time. I don't think I even heard the word Ramadan until I was in middle school. You know? No shot they're talking about Ramadan in late 90s, early 2000s children's media. I had no clue. No clue.
We've never seen this kind before.
I'm curious to know if, like, the Chars and the Dots of the world, like, if they were aware of Ramadan or just Islam in general earlier than I was. Because I went to a school that was fairly diverse, especially in high school. And by high school, I knew what all of this was, but I had no idea about any of that for a long time. Fuck. Like, there's no way I knew about Ramadan or even, like, the faith of Islam until maybe I was 11, 12. Definitely not getting equal time in those holiday specials.
Of course there had to be nobodies. We've never seen this kind before.
I'm gonna need to, like, develop a new strat between this stream and next, because this is... I mean, I'm also not locked in even a little. Some days I get KH3 booted up, I'm like, alright, I'm ready to fucking put my nose to the grindstone or whatever. Not today. Today's vibes. I did watch Proud Family, but not all of it. I mean, we were primarily a Nickelodeon, well, I was a Nickelodeon kid. Abby, oh my god, I just dotched her name, but my sister's name is Abby. She would watch Disney Channel more. Get doxed, I guess. It just came out. It just slipped. Whatever. We don't know her last name. It's fine. Yeah, I got Han earlier today. She's a way better Abby than The Last of Us Abby. So, if I had to rank Abby's, she'd be way higher up. Also above the duck from Chicken Little. Well, the patrons do, yeah. And Peter definitely does, because we're Facebook friends.
Of course there had to be nobodies. We've never seen this kind before.
Oh. What's up, Brian? Oh. Okay. Just keep trying, I guess. Keep trying until we hit 9.
Of course there had
Sometimes
to be
they just
nobodies.
all start out invulnerable.
We've never seen this kind before.
Take that!
Fire!
Yo, Cyrus! Thank you for the 8 months for Cyrus already. You just got here. Oh, everyone's growing up. The Charas and Dots of the world? No, they would not know what that means, but that's why they gotta stick around and learn the culture, you know? That's just code for young.
Of course there had to be nobodies. We've never seen this kind before.
Whatever. You got your Charas and Dots and your PJs and Pats. I don't know if I figured it out necessarily, I just got the vibe.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
Or maybe you're, maybe you have a tag on Discord. Because the Discord has 18 up and under tags, so it might have been there. Bow, bow, bow. Come on! Ooh, wow. Yeah. Come on! You're old. I remember when I turned like 25, someone sent me the fucking Mr. Krabs' You're Old song. You've got multiple chins 'cause you're old. I was like, thanks, I feel so loved. I said, you know what? Birthdays after 21 are literally just being bullied by your friends and then you eat a cake. That's all this is anymore. And no, I believe if it wasn't created for SpongeBob, I think they licensed it out, but I think it was made for SpongeBob. There's no way I'm going back to childhood beliefs and when I learned things and how. I remember learning about like gay people, and it was my Aunt Norma. Always coming to the functions with her friend Tina. Well, no one like it wasn't like it was being hidden. It just like wasn't outright said, like at any point, because it's like. They had been together for so long, so you wouldn't be like, you know, Norma and her girlfriend Tina. It was like Tina's just part of the family. Technically my great aunt, she's my Nam's sister. I think actually what it was is I knew what gay, like being gay meant, but I had not put it together that my Aunt Norma was obviously gay. And so, like, one day, like, I was sitting at the table at my Nam's, and they were talking about Aunt Norm and Tina, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's what that is. So. Maybe. Yeah. If you're not a gay aunt, what's your excuse? Ah! No! That was like my best run. The gay aunt attempt. Alright. No, this one's for Aunt Normantina. This one's in dedication to them. And if I die in one hit, then I probably need to be canceled.
Of course there had to be nobodies. Gorge, we've never seen this kind before.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the gay aunts. That was terrible. That was terrible. Just awful. During Pride, too. During Pride.
Of course there had to be nobodies. Gorge, we've never seen this kind before.
See ya.
I just was like, there's no way that's going to still be going by the time my combo connects. Wow, that goes a long time. Okay. Let's say this one's for the gay uncles? The gay uncles, maybe? Let's say that. Okay.
Of course there had to be nobodies. Gorge, we've never seen this kind before.
Well, I realized that if I won it for the gay uncles and not for the gay aunts, that would have been misogyny, so I threw it. This one's for no one. This is for absolutely nobody. Let's see how we do for when it's for no one. Yeah, this is for nobodies. Yeah. Never seen this type before.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
Girlfriend, you can't just say you've never seen this kind of them before. Yeah. That was quick, yeah. Okay, what's this one for then? Tell me who it's for.
Of course there had to be nobodies. We've never seen this.
Okay, this one's for PJ, who's also a gay uncle, so. My sweetie Bobini, even though he's a bit of a meanie. I'm not kidding, by the way, when I say that I sent a picture of the ring to my mom, her mom, and PJ. So, the council. Me. Kiwi, what's up, dude? Oh! Fuck! I'm so sick of it. Give me time. Oh, man. It's true.
Of course there had to be nobodies. Go on, we've never seen this kind before.
We had potentially the both most straightforward and straightest best man confirmation ceremony yesterday. I was at dinner with RGF, and we were just talking generally about, you know, engagement, the wedding, etc., who's invited, and I was like, oh, well, Kiwi's gonna be my best man, huh? She was like, yeah, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, when do I ask him? Like, when do I... Should I wait till we propose? And she was like, I don't know. I was like, I'll just shoot him a text. I said, hey, boss, you want to be my best man? He said, let's fucking go. So, it's all squared away. I think I said yo, boss, actually, to be specific. Now, filling out the rest of the groomsmen slots, that could be difficult. Gotta figure out who from Requiems wants to go, because then I can plan from there, you know. Fuck! But my groomsmen have potential to be the funniest group of people. Because you told me to! Alright, this is because Brian told me to.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
Charzu? Was that redeemed?
We've
Or I
never
guess
seen this
requested?
kind before.
We only got 10 minutes. Let's just throw this one out. We're cooked. Talia, George, Brayden, the previous trophy holders. Who do I choose? I have to pick one. I'd pick Brayden because I know the first two are awful. And I mean... All I know about Brayden is that he got a soccer trophy, so he's at least good at that. We know that George isn't even good at basketball. Courtesy of Kiwi. 34, okay. So... 34. Fucking George. Should George be in the lore now? Lorge? We're not gonna take it. That's how I feel about the Reapers. We're not gonna take it by Twisted Sister, 1984. Surely that's in like one of the early Guitar Heroes, right? That's probably where I first heard it. We are gonna take it. Yeah, we have to take it. That's where we're at now. Fucking George. Yep, I guess we should take it. Donald, use your gun.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
Nobodies.
Never seen this kind before.
I have decided that this will be the run. Nasik? Nasik? Thank you for the sub. Oh! Ow! I'm gonna be defensive instead of aggressive. Well, that didn't work. I thought I said that was the run. Well, let's at least hit the big 500. Jimmy. Yeah. James Isaac Neutron. Is Churchill a goblin? I think no. I think if you're gonna update the Bud's sheet, you really can't be a goblin. That's very Chatter of Late. So,
Of course there had to
congrats
be
on your
nobodies.
graduation.
Course, we've never seen this kind before.
2 in 1 month, right, Chara? Kindergarten and now this. Hunch! Hunch! Chunkers! Deserve. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I will. I'll try. I swear I'm working on a video. You know, I picked these things to talk about, and I was like, oh, some of these things are hard to talk about. Not like sensitive subjects, just like difficult to describe. Aba, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. We're gonna finish up soon. Were you watching March Capri stuff? Oh! That's it, the 500! That's huge. We needed this. We are gonna take it. Is anyone else stoked on pie? What is that, Kiwi? Oh, that's Survivor, isn't it? Yeah, that's... Oh, that sucks, because that guy ended up being a total piece of shit. But that's a great moment from that season. Is anyone else, like, stoked on
Of
pie?
course there had to be nobodies. Of course, we've never seen this kind before.
Beam, 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 beam. You know, I was doing this earlier, but then I feel like almost every time I latch onto a Reaper, they're, like, about to go into their iframes. God, this is just, like, so unpredictable. Like, the trajectory of the spinny move. Ugh, balls! That's at least a strat, though. Combo into a fire to just basically... That's like a free Reaper. But now I'm a lot of fire. I'm a lot of juice. Like what? Oh, it's just so hard to tell. You know what's so funny is when I asked you to be my best man, he said, "When's the wedding?" I said, "I hate to break it to you, but it's not going to happen anytime soon." I didn't say that, but it would have been a great callback.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
I mean, 2026 at the absolute earliest, but it might. I mean, that's still pretty early, you know. Because I would think she'd want it to be like a spring wedding, so. And if you didn't get any of that, I guess that should be in the lore sheet. What we call it? Patty's bitchy GameStop moment? Technically it wasn't a GameStop. Fuck! That is Floppia Tilapia, made by our very own Dot. Term coined by Chara. That is a joint effort. Yeah. That makes sense. That's true. Kiwi's ready to put on the best man duds. No matter rain or shine. 2027, 2037. I do believe she wants everything like close by. Like she wants ceremony, reception, like all clumped together. We don't want people having to go to multiple locations. I think she'd probably want outdoors. No church shit. That's a given. God, my parents, they did a church wedding. So it was kind of important to my mom's parents. My dad had to like he had to like go and like sit with like some religious guy with my mom, and he like kind of got grilled on like his Christhood, I guess. I don't know. Or like if he really loved my mom. It was like a whole process. I wish I could remember the specifics. I think they were, I mean, they're both baptized, so I don't know. Yeah, no, I wouldn't put you through that, Kiwi. Like, I physically couldn't. You would, yeah, you want to make it through the doors.
Of course there had to be nobodies. We've never seen this.
Pews? More like PUs. You know what I'm saying? It's stinky. Well, I guess it's almost 9. This is my last run. Ma! Wow! That pedal attack is so amorphous. Like, I have no idea when it's safe. Like, were those all dangerous? Or was it all just kind of bullshit? No! Yeah, ping! Okay, well... There you go, folks. I guess I'll go and do a hard save just to be safe. Where would that be? I don't have to go all the way back to the tower, do I? And there was a save point right before the dandelions, I think. Right? Ripperoonies. Ripperoonies, even. This might be the floor for how much we've been able to achieve in one stream. I think we got through... Oh my god, was it just the puffballs? It was puffballs and it was the optional Rapunzel mobs. Oh man. That's dire. Oh wow, that's really bad. Yikes. Yikes on bikes. No, I have not tried deep fry or air frying the broccoli, but I did have, what do you call it? Tempura? Broccoli tempura for the first time. With some soy sauce. That was doable. That was very doable.
I sure am looking forward to seeing
Kind of tricks your brain into thinking it's not broccoli. But I mean, I don't dislike broccoli, you know? I'm not anti-Brock. He's very funny. I'll use my trusty frying pan as a drying pan. Well, again, I could probably just quit the game and it autosaves, but like I just don't trust that. I am not of that era, you know? So we're gonna find a little swirly doodly. Yes, thank you. I've really done my part in internet history and in game preservation. Please go listen to... I make no money on this. This is just for the sake of the culture. Please go listen at your leisure to the full OST. Probably a whole, what, 10 minutes of Quest for Sleeping Beauty music on the regular Pat's second channel. Just doing my part to preserve, yeah, for the Cavulture. And Tristan, it's such a moment to join on because I am leaving. But thank you so much for the 42 months. Once again, folks, I guess I'm saving in slot 7 as well. Didn't mean to do that. We will be back tomorrow for a brief but sure to be fun stream. Once again, the KH2 Crowd Control launch party. You will be able to redeem little ways to fuck with me as I play through KH2 in a race against other community members, all in support of a brain tumor research charity. So it's a good cause. It's going to be fun. A lot of good people behind this, and they've worked really hard on it. So I'm excited for them, and I'm excited for the event, and I hope I know it'll be cool. So hope to see you there. If not, I will be back Monday, 6 p.m. for Deltarune Chapter 3, continuing that, hopefully finishing Chapter 3. I would like to just kind of break each chapter into 2 if possible. And then this will return Tuesday. I will be away over the weekend, so that's why we're having a bit of a wonky schedule there. But I will see you tomorrow or whenever. You know where to find me. I'm on Twitter, Bluesky. I'm on Discord and Patreon as well. I did not get a rambles out today. I might try to do that. Tomorrow's going to be a clusterfuck between streaming and No Sad Face and ring shopping, so we'll see. But be safe, be kind, be courteous. I will see you next time. Take it easy.